We'll be talking with her in a minute.
Sure. Leslie, go over by Grandma.
Hi, Leslie. Hi.
Look at Daddy.
Leslie. Hi, honey. Yeah.
Her hair is getting so long too, isn't it?
Yeah, she's really growing up, so. Can you go say hi to Grandma? Go shake Grandma's hand. And Daddy'll take your picture.
You go say hi, Grandma.
Hi. Come and shake hands. This hand. How are you?
Oh, that's nice.
How old are you? Huh?
How old is Leslie?
Are you 2 years old?
Almost 2 years old.
And you'll be going to school before too long, won't you? Huh?
Can Leslie sing? Can you sing, twinkle, twinkle? Come on, let's hear you sing. Yeah. How would you say? You say, twinkle. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Yeah, huh?
I hear someone talking in the other room singing.
Oh, are you taking one now?
Sure.
Have you had any company lately?
I tell you, there's been somebody stopping in almost every day, not very long, but today I didn't think anybody would be. I was surprised when you called. Yesterday was Ruby stopped in the morning and then Levon in the afternoon and who? Oh, they all what do you call her? Marianne and Dale got back from.
Oh, really?
Did they?
They stopped here.
Great. Where were they?
They were out to Wyoming.
Were they?
See, Dale had surgery for a while, and he'd been in Rochester, and he wasn't supposed to work for. He had vacation. So they got back from that. Yeah, they had a good trip.
Ready? Grandma, what I wanted to do today is to have you just tell me a little bit about where you were born and what it was like when you were born.
In Petersburg Township, not too far from. You know where the old farm is.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I was born.
What year was that?
1889.
In 1889. Okay. And what do you remember about when you were young?
Oh, we lived in a building that was part greenery. I remember that. It was just one big building. And the north part of it was wheat in there. We lived in one room and upstairs to it.
What were the names of your parents?
Leonard Libra and Mary Libra.
Leonard and Mary Libra, okay. And did they come over from Germany? Your parents?
My dad come from, let's see, what was the name? Moravia, I think they said.
Moravia?
Yeah.
Moravia? That's a part of Czechoslovakia.
Mother, I never did hear anything about her early life. She lived in Earlham, Iowa. And they moved up here from there.
So you think that she was born in the United States?
I don't know. I never even thought to ask anybody when we was little, you know. Yeah.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
Well, I had, see, my mother died when I was 2 years old. And then my dad remarried, and there was nine of, or was it more than that? I forget.
Were you the oldest?
No. Ed and Mary were twins. And
They were the oldest.
Yeah.
And then was it you?
And then me. And then after that they had, let's see, was it 9 after that, I think.
Did your mother die in childbirth?
Well, she tried to get some eggs under the building and hurt herself some way.
Is that right? Did the building kind of pinch her or something?
Yeah, it wasn't a full foundation like they make now, you know. It was just a block here and there. But I I can remember.
Okay. So you had twin brothers and sisters, and then a bunch of half siblings, right?
Yeah, there was 9 half-sisters and brothers.
That was a pretty bit large family.
I'll say 12 altogether.
Yeah.
And then they built a new house right close to it, so I remember a little more about that. You know,
What was that like?
well, that was a nice home. Big kitchen and living room.
Made for
Bedroom.
12 kids?
Oh, not for 12.
Not for 12.
But we got along all right.
What did you like to do when you were young?
Well, we had to do what had to be done. We didn't have much playing time. The neighbors, after we was a little bigger, we had neighbors had a large family too, and they'd come over and play a little in the afternoon. We'd maybe just play house or some simple things like that.
Your play would kind of reflect what the adults would do then, huh?
Well, we'd go out in the grove. There was a little grove there, not very many trees either. And we'd help milk cows and do chores, just like most farmer children do.
Did you have to do a lot of taking care of your stepsisters
yes.
and kids?
Yeah,
So you were kind of pushed into
yeah,
being a mother or sister, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to a country school out there?
Yeah. Went, that was about the first 8th graders that there was. Graduating from 8th grade. Until I read in the paper, I know the teacher gave us a lot of exams and we passed them. I think nothing of it, just like any other lesson. Then we read in the paper that my father Ed, a neighbor girl, and I graduated from the 8th grade.
That was pretty good for that time. Do you remember what year that was?
Oh, let's see.
How old would
I
you
don't
have
know
been?
whether I was around 14, 15 when I just was.
Do you remember when the year 1900? Remember anything about that year?
Oh,
Was that special for you?
1900? Oh, not really. I guess you know, you think about it, but you don't.
You don't remember any big events or anything that makes you remember that year?
My sister is living here in town too. She was born in 1900.
Is that right? Well, that must have been a big event.
Because that's her age now. Now she's 80 years
How
old.
convenient.
Huh?
How convenient.
Yeah.
When did you meet Grandpa?
Oh, I tell you, I saw him once. He built a belfry on the school that I was going to. And I saw him then, and I thought he was kind of good looking. But
He had to be. He's got such good looking offspring.
And then I didn't see him again. And my dad had him build our barn out there. He built that barn.
Did he?
That's still sitting there. And he wanted to take me to Esterville that time, but I wouldn't go. I thought I was too young
How old
when
were
he
you
was
then?
building that barn.
How old were you?
I don't know whether I was 16 or somewhere.
That's pretty young, right? Yeah. Well, how old were you when you decided to get married then?
I was 19.
19. Well, you were old then, huh?
Yeah, I suppose. Those days,
You had
They didn't.
gone with him for a couple years?
we didn't go to high school like they do now from the country. No. can't think of anything special. Maybe shut it off now.